My name is Rosa Velazquez. I am 30 years old, and ever since I was 5, Arkansas has been my home. I am as Arkansan as the Arkansas Razorbacks, the Harding Bisons, and the Henderson Reddies. I am honored to be a member of the United We Dream National Coordinating Committee. United We Dream is the largest immigrant youth-led network in the country, made up of 51 affiliates in 25 states. As a network, United We Dream is committed to winning citizenship for our families and communities, all 11 million Americans without papers, and to creating an immigration system that treats all Americans with dignity. Parents like my mother, who was 22 years old when we came to the US. Sadly, like so many other parents, her story has been forgotten. She made the courageous decision to travel alone with my 4-year-old brother, Rudy, and myself. I was 5. My mother packed all of our things in a backpack, and in August of 1989, we got in a plane in Mexico City, and we arrived to Dallas, Texas. My father, Rodolfo, would join us a year later in Arkansas. Throughout my schooling, I was involved in every club, organization, and civic group I could be a part of. I've always had the desire to be involved, but it was in music that I found my true passion. I remember that the best performances I had were at Ouachita Baptist University, where I would later be offered a choral scholarship. My parents taught me that our family values were greater than anything, and where one went, the rest followed. I can remember vividly the day that I enrolled at Ouachita Baptist University. My parents went with me. They went with me when I chose my classes, when I looked at my dorm, and when I went into the financial aid office. It was at this office that I found out that I was no longer eligible for a scholarship. I was undocumented, and I saw my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip through my fingers because I lacked legal status. To be fully eligible, I had to be a U.S. citizen. It was then that my mother took my hands with tears in her eyes, and she told me that I could do anything that I set my mind to. So if I wanted to go to college, I was going to go to college. My mother's hardworking hands are the reason that I'm here today. And she's also the reason that I am currently a grad student at Henderson State University and Harding University in Arkansas. And I'm pursuing 2 master's degrees, one in ESL English and one in American Literature. She's also the reason that my brother Rudy is going to the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, where in 2 years he will achieve a bachelor's degree in culinary arts. And she's also the reason that my 12-year-old brother, Randy, a U.S. citizen, has high hopes and aspirations to attend college in the future. Arkansas is the poultry capital of the world. We have several poultry processing plants, and this is where my mother first began her work. Her job for the next 10 years was to cut chicken tenders with scissors and arrange them in the little yellow trays that you're able to purchase today at any grocery store. As I sit here today telling you about my achievements and my successes, my mother, who has sacrificed everything for me with her hard work, is now suffering with carpal tunnel syndrome. When members of Congress tell me that I deserve the opportunity to earn citizenship and my mother doesn't, I tell them that if anyone deserves that opportunity to earn citizenship, it's my mother, Rosalinda. My mother did what any mother facing uncertainty would have done: provide a better life for her children. This is the land of opportunity, where we learned that with hard work and perseverance, we have the opportunity to succeed. If Congress were to adopt an incomplete solution that would provide a path to earn citizenship for dreamers like me, but something less for our parents, it would be like saying that I can now be one of you, but my parents can never be. That our hardworking parents are good enough to pick up your crops, to babysit your children, to landscape your yards, but they will never be treated as equal members of society. The solution that includes only dreamers and people like me will lead to further separation of families and will in no way provide the answer that you seek: fix our broken immigration system. Do we really want to ignore the values that history has taught us by giving our parents a sit at the back of the bus type of legalization? I am talented in many fields. I am an asset to this country, but my mother's hardworking hands are the foundation on which this country was built. I am my mother's daughter. She and I are equal. My name is Rosa Angela Velazquez Figueroa. I am the daughter of Rosalinda and Rodolfo Velazquez, and the sister to Rudy and Randy Velazquez. I am undocumented. I am one of the 11 million. And together, we are the American dream.